Hello and welcome back to Benson. Today we are doing a Disneyland, California, a Disneyland review. Now, Disneyland is located in Anaheim, California. Now, before a long time ago, I was kind of a wussy, I'll tell you that. But very recently, about a month ago, on November 6, 2025, I went to Disneyland and actually rode stuff. So, today is a review of Disneyland, located in Anaheim, California. Now, Disneyland, does it have coasters? Yes, it does have coasters, but nowhere near as many as like Magic Mountain or something. Yeah, nowhere near as many as like Magic Mountain or something. I did a review, so you should go check that out after you watch this. And yeah, so moving on to our first coaster is Space Mountain. Space Mountain was actually my favorite ride I rode that day, surprisingly. Even better than Rise of the Resistance. I don't know why. I just thought it was better than Rise of the Resistance. Just please do not get too mad at me that I said that, but that's my opinion, okay? You can have a different opinion. Now, it's really good because I like how it's like, it seems now I was in the front row and I really felt wind. Now, you might think like, that's stupid, that blah, blah, blah. But, like, I honestly would say that's a front row ride. Yeah. So, moving on to our next coaster, which is Matterhorn Bobsleds. Now, Matterhorn Bobsleds was pretty good. I mean, I like how you pass the Yeti, or whatever it's called, like the monster, I don't know. But like the monster, and then I like the water splash, but it is a little janky. And apparently there's a gymnasium instead of Matterhorn bobsleds, but it is a little janky. That is my only minus. Moving on to my next ride, which would be Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Now, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is actually the first coaster we rode that day. Rise of the Resistance was Millennium Falcon was the first time we rode. Then Rise of the Resistance. Then Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which is our first coaster. Now, by the way, I wasn't able to post the vlog because it wasn't cooperating. I think I've said that in a different video. But let's actually talk about Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. And my grandpa lost his bag on. So let's talk about Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Okay, so Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, I like how it has like the tunnel that you go into before you ride it, before the lift hill. I like how it's on like that mountain. There's not really much to say about it. It's pretty cute, honestly. It's not the most intense, but it's really fun. Well, moving on to our next ride is Rise of the Resistance. Now, Rise of the Resistance is insane. I know how I said it's not as good as Space Mountain, which I do think that, but it was insane, and it was our second ride. It was just insane. We waited 35 minutes for it, but it was insane. Like, I love, like, the big bot. I love, like, the elevator lift. I love how it goes, like, it's like a drop track almost. It's just crazy, and you get off somewhere else. It's interesting, and it probably just goes through a secret tunnel back to the station where you get on. And I like in the queue how there's, like, I love the pre-show. I love the pre-show. I love the pre-show. But then also I love how there's like this thing that like like the lasers cut a door open and then get on the ride from there. Moving on to our next ride is Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Now, this was the first ride we rode that day. I really like how like it has like the big like vehicle, like the motion simulator that you go in is in like this giant tube. It's very interesting. It's kind of weird. I watched this video that said, oh, people owned it and it actually went into space. Yeah, that's stupid. It did not. It was built for the ride. I don't know what, at least that's what I think. But but I need to talk about Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. So, and I really like how it like shakes. I was the driver, but I did horrible. I believe, and there's like, if you get 100, there's another part of the ride. But then I only got a 13, my dad got a 46, and my grandpa got a 0. My grandpa literally got a 0. Now, and that's basically Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. And for Matterhorn bobsleds, I do think the second side is better than the first side. I just think that. Because the second side is a little longer, more smooth, faster. It's so much better. I don't know why the second side is so much better in my opinion, but yeah. So that is a wrap on this video for today. I believe I've done all the rides I rode. But, I did ride more rides in California Adventure, but I'm going to do a separate video for reviewing that. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, Benson, and goodbye!